I've been dealing with a situation here. A friend of mine has decided to come out to her parents at 27 years old, okay? But we have to give her a name. Betty, yes. Betty decided to come out to her parents and relatives on Christmas Day. Yes. Betty says, I'm gay. And the parents are like, no, you're not. And just so in case you're confused, we're gonna take away your cell phone so you can't date your girlfriend. And Betty's like, holy potatoes, like, what do I do? So to give you a little background, Betty lives in her parents' basement, okay? Like most people between the ages of in their 20s do, because, America sucks. But it's fine, it's getting great again, right? Isn't that what we're doing? Anyway, so Betty works, but, pays like a little bit of rent, whatever it is, lives in the parents' house, has tried to come out to them in the past, and was first not acknowledged, oh, okay, sweetie, that's fine, and then another time when it was more serious, they were like, we're gonna kick you out. Another time Betty was dating somebody and the parents were like, no, you're not, and if you continue to do that, we're going to disown you, so you need to pick between your very hot girlfriend over there or our family. And Betty said fuck you to the girlfriend and decided to pick the family. And now finally Betty is out dating some other chick in this story who we'll call ridiculously good looking hot fucking person. And Betty decided, I don't want to hide this ridiculously fucking hot, definitely on fire, hot person. So Betty decides she's gonna tell her parents. And now they're like, you're not gay. And not only that, but we're gonna take away your cell phone. And what? Anyways, now this is not funny because a lot of things happen to a lot of different people. A lot of families are not accepting, and if they're not accepting, you could face a whole host of issues from things that Betty has experienced, like being threatened and being threatened to get kicked out, being threatened to be disowned. So the span of this chick's timeline, this all started when she was about 19 years old. She is now 27. So the whole trying to kind of come out but not really, basically doing whatever the parents say and then coming back in the closet being like, just kidding, I like penis. This has been going on for 6 years. I guess Betty couldn't take it anymore, tells the family on Christmas Day, and now the parents decide to take away her cell phone. The parents have basically, literally at night, take Betty's cell phone and lock it up. They've read text messages, they've responded to text messages. They basically have literally grounded their daughter. And Betty, of course, is not happy with this, and neither is the ridiculously good-looking hot person she's dating. So I don't really know what's gonna happen with this situation because I just don't know. This girl has to be, goes to work, then has to come home, then her phone is taken from her hands, and the parents have the phone underneath them, and half of me is thinking, well, why don't you just say fuck them and leave, but for somebody who really likes their family, it's a tough call. So whenever you're thinking about coming out, you might want to factor in the different types of problems. Now in this situation, back when Betty was 19 years old and couldn't really take care of herself, it's maybe that wasn't a great decision to try to do it back then, because if you did get kicked out, where would you go? Who could you stay with? You got to think about those things. And now that Betty's older and she's 27 years old, it's why is it, she probably can take care of herself. Why is she still at home? But I can't get into the particulars of that, but for whatever it is, she's at home, and she's at home for a reason. But now it's she's torn in a relationship that she's struggling at this point to keep. The parents are infuriated because not only did she say she was a little gay on Christmas, but she didn't just tell them, she told the entire family. So she pissed off a lot of people. And so I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, basically the parents, I don't think the parents really know what's gonna happen. I think they're trying to control her as much as possible while they can, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it's played out. But whenever you're gonna come out, you kind of want to factor in like the pros and cons. Yeah, and make sure you always have a plan B in case something happens. Other than that, what have I been doing? I mean, I thought I was gonna switch apartments, so I packed all my shit up, and then my landlord was like, no, we won't raise your rent. And I was like, what? That never happened. So I'm staying in my apartment for another year, and that's fine, because I'm barely ever fucking here. And I'm just gonna keep saving my money. All the one bedrooms I looked at, they didn't like blow my mind, so there's that. And then work has been just literally, this has been me and my boss, my two bosses actually, for the last 5 days straight. Is this not a good analogy for fucking? Being fucked? I don't know, but I talk to my boss more than I talk to like any person in my family. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But, yeah. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what it's like to come out. I don't know what it's like for your family to like ground you at 27 or disown you. I don't know what that's like either. So my heart does go out to those situations and people like that have to deal with them, and it sucks. And I can only offer my support to those people that are in my life that have to go through those things. But you know, it's easy for me to say fuck them, but it's not so easy to be that person that has to actually choose between, you know, family and a relationship. And you know, it's a to be continued story, but I don't think anyone should have to do that. It's all about what's gonna make you happy, and you gotta decide what that is and then do it. And that's all I gotta say. That's my 2018 advice for coming out. Literally, this is my 2018 coming out advice, really, when this is advice that should have been shared in like 1995, because in 2018 we shouldn't really have this fucking problem, but we do. Shame on you for any parents. I hope those parents fucking watch this video, because you guys are just mean, ignorant people. And you better hope that you don't lose your kid over it. And that's all I gotta say. Be kind and be nice. And you know what? Fuck YouTube, because I'm gonna keyword this bitch up, and I'm gonna put a fucking gay as fuck subject in it. And that's all I gotta say. Monetization my ass, bitch. We're done.